us. Next stop, Notre Dame Stadium.
From the house that Rockne built to the dynasty of Air Parsegian, this is the home of Fighting Irish football.
The place where greatness is earned 1 yard at a time. The field that forged Notre Dame legends like Theismann, Montana, and Brown.
The land of never quit, never surrender. The legacy, the passion, the tradition. That is Notre Dame football.
ABC57 Kickoff is back.
Bigger and better
than ever.
Another season of Fighting Irish football. It all starts here.
This is our house. This is our team.
And this is ABC57 Kickoff.
The college football season is back. Notre Dame taking on Navy in a sold-out Aviva Stadium in Dublin, Ireland. The Fighting Irish are here for the Aer Lingus Classic. Look at these sights and sounds of beautiful Dublin, Ireland. Welcome to ABC57 Kickoff. We are live in Dublin, and we are live in the Odeon Bar. I have to pinch myself a little bit because I cannot believe this is actually happening. We are actually here, and it is finally game day, week 0, baby. Let's go.
I think the thing about Dublin is such a diversity. It's got so many incredible flavors from around the world. You know, you have such a huge influence in this kind of, place where people are coming together, and the food is just incredible.
So this is goobeen, which means mouthful in Irish, and it's a cow's wash-ground soft cheese from County Cork.
Pick it up and eat it.
Pick it up and eat it.
When 2020, you were the Notre Dame Lepreconal at Notre Dame, and you were supposed to come here with the team for this matchup, and then of course COVID hit and all of that went away. What was that, experience or disappointment like that you didn't get the opportunity to come here?
It was tough because it was something that we had known about for years, and kind of it was, senior year and this kind of like homecoming in some sort of ways, and it was the first time my family were going to be able to experience what a Notre Dame football experience is really like. So of course it was tough, but to be back in Dublin, to have it here, it kind of it's pretty special to actually be living in Dublin now, and to bring it back. This is the third installment we've had of Notre Dame Navy in Dublin, so it's pretty special to be here. Third time lucky, I guess, in some ways.
You're doing it?
I'll try it.
Let's go. Get you a little plate. The vinegar will cut down probably on the fishy taste.
Yeah. Or else just highlight it. we're gonna find out.
Slancha. Oh my goodness.
Very good. I like it. Kind of tastes like seawater.
I actually love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I was scared. That was delicious.
I feel like I just jumped in the 40 foot.
How did you do?
It was okay. It wasn't bad.
Here we go.
Let's go. Not my golf cart, but you know what? It still works.
Yeah. So we're not in your golf cart. And did you know they don't call it golf carts here?
Buggy.
Yes.
We're in a buggy. How about it? I feel like going with some horses at the buggy. We're going down to the general store. Why do I have an accent like that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely not here in Ireland.
It's not.
Welcome to Castle Rock.
The opportunity to play golf in Ireland, how special is it?
I mean, I watch the Open every year, and I hope for wind and rain to watch the pros have to struggle. And I've always wanted to play. In the first 2 holes, I hit it in the pot bunkers that I see the pros hitting out of, and I hit it out of both of them. The narrow fairways, the links course. I mean, it's all the stuff I watched on TV and I always wanted to play, and now I get to do it, so it's been awesome. Yeah. Turn the camera on, watch him hit it straight. Go on, Allison. You're up. Sorry, we used my ball.
Different countries,
yeah, same result.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly. How about, we know you Irish legends are fantastic on the football field, but how does that translate out onto the golf course? Some of these guys are big. Anthony Fasano. I mean, how are these guys playing on it?
This is a course that will humble you, for sure. You can be big, you can be strong, you can be a decent golfer, but it's going to humble you. And in my case, when you say, legend, that term is very loose for me. There are some true legends here. Don't know if I'm one of them.
Legendary talker?
Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, God, caught it thin.
I did not do that.
We're going to be using your ball.
nice. That's very nice.
All right, Allison, knock it in. Good hit. Oh! Woo! Yes! All right. Well done. If that missed, it was going 30.
Anything better than that? Golfing in Ireland with the Mike Golic in a golf cart. I mean buggy.
Oh, yeah, I know. We had to learn the different lingo here, but how great. Links course. We got every aspect of weather except snow. You must have changed clothes 4 times.
I literally did.
Yeah. It was beautiful. It was windy. It was rainy. It was cold. It was warm. But you know what? It was amazing.
Experience of a lifetime for sure.
And you hit the putt, so.
I nailed that putt. You said if I would have missed it, I would have been 30 yards off the green.
Yeah, it would have been.
It went in the hole.
Yes,
so
it did. It's all that
matter.
matters.
This great little add-on to our pints, and we call it the Stouty. It's where we can immortalise you on your very own pint of Guinness. And we spray that on top just like an inkjet printer. And basically, you're going to see it results with a very, very beautiful image. It's tasty, right?
Slancha. Go Irish! Woo! Go Irish! Go Irish! Go Irish!
We're going to try and teach you how to pour, or craft a beautiful pint of Guinness. And what we do is we hold it at an angle to the tap. Just going to pull our tap handle all the way down, and we're going to hear that lovely pressure of the Guinness being forced out through the tap nozzle there. And we leave it up on our bar for the first of our 2-part pour. Guinness uses a nitrogen gas, so the gas is shooting up through the pint. Breathe, all right? It's just pint pouring, okay? That's it all the way, brilliant. There you are, poetry in a glass,
Now we are going to make our way into the Gravity Bar, cash in our tickets for a fresh pint, and finish our day with a beautiful 360-degree view of Dublin from the highest point here in the city.
Where are you from?
We're from South Bend, Indiana.
No way. I'm from the South Indiana of Ireland. We leave it there for about 119.5 seconds.
Oh!
And a second over.
Better start counting.
Hope you have your timer on. Enjoy your tour.
We've had a wonderful time. Beautiful experience.
Thank you.
Slancha. Thank you.
Slancha.
Let's go Irish! Let's go Irish! Let's go Irish! Let's go Irish!
Great friends, great people, and on top of that, competitive sports, fantastic education, and a phenomenal place for Notre Dame to play Navy.
Jim Bertrand's love for the Emerald Isle goes beyond the excitement of watching his son, linebacker J.D. Bertrand, and the Irish play Navy. It's a homecoming.
My dad moved over there when he was around 6 years old. His dad, my grandpa, ended up founding a company over there.
Jim's family moved to Ireland in the mid-1970s.
It was definitely a transition. We were living in Lexington, Kentucky at the time, and we got transferred over, my dad did, with this company to set up a company in Europe, and he chose Ireland. Dublin, Ireland was a whole different world, not only from the 220 volts and converters you got to use on your refrigerator, from a 110 voltage on electric, just everything, the people, the schools, but it was a great experience, probably one of the best experiences for my entire family.
While change was hard, it offered a new perspective.
It really gave us an open an insight to the world that everybody's the same somewhat. There's good people, there's bad people all over the world, but it's just a fantastic place to raise a family. My dad did.
Through sports, Jim found his place in this new world.
I went to an all-boys school that was really focused on, obviously, education, and at the same time, it's a premier rugby school where we were able to learn rugby, pick up rugby, and do okay over there at the time, and get into some championship.
Attending Black Rock College, the equivalent of an American high school.
Ended up going to one of the biggest rugby schools in Ireland and lost 3 titles in a row.
But in 1981, Jim finally hoisted the championship trophy in Lansdowne Road Stadium.
Finally, in the last year, I was captain of the team, and we won, which was fantastic.
We grew up with his jerseys, pictures all over our basement, stuff like that.
42 years later, Aviva Stadium now stands in its place. giving JD the opportunity to play on the same grounds where his dad celebrated victory.
JD's playing in the same stadium that I played all those years in. It's just been redone. So for me, it's almost a tear-breaker to go back there and watch him play in the same stadium that I played all those years ago, you know?
But this won't be the first time JD has the opportunity to step foot on the same Irish field as his dad. In 2016, JD's high school football team, Blessed Trinity, played an exhibition match at Donnybrook Stadium. Jim played on that same field in a defining match that propelled his team to that 1981 Leinster Schools Senior Cup championship.
It was a little surreal, and I think it will be again, and almost more this time with so many people from my family, our family friends from Ireland, just everyone being there, and so I'm just excited, honestly, and I can't wait.
While the stadium may be different today, Jim still has some advice for his son when the Fighting Irish take the field at Aviva.
Forget the noise, forget the emotions, just go out there and do your job, right? And block everything out. So I guess I did tell him that. We just talked about this weekend. I think there'll be a lot of people want to talk to you and a lot of things going on. Just do your job.
I got a handful of new friends here at the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated tailgate. Listen, this is how we do. You may not have seen, you know, my fraternity, Omega's, hopping in that video as much. That's because we're going to demonstrate it to you right here at the HBCU tailgate. I'm going to put the mic down and we're going to get this going, okay? 1 second.
We are the Brother Q's. We are the Brother Q's of Omega Psi Phi. We make a vow to do or die to all you other frats, cat who hope and wish we want to see if you can you hop like this. Well, we walks it, we runs it, we twist, we hop, we stand for Omega Psi Phi. I said we spin it, a kicks it, a shoot it, breaks it on down. But my Q Psi Phi.
This might be Golic in a golf cart Jr., if you will.
A little bit of bid infringement, which I haven't seen any copyright or trademark papers, so as far as I'm concerned, Dad, Allison, we're gunning for your stuff.
What do you think of the offensive line as you were a guard?
It's excited because it's like unwrapping a present on Christmas Day in a lot of senses, right? You think about the change for this group. Certainly, you bring back two of the best tackles in college football. Joe Alt is now a household name as far as offensive lineman in the sport, a guy that's expected to be a high draft pick next year. But Blake Fisher, we know, is an incredible talent on the right side. And then Zeke Corral, who great to hear he's playing even after banging up that ankle a little bit, going to help break in a pair of new guards and also are playing with a new coach. Joe Rudolph comes over, a guy that I knew well, the guys that he coached up his years at Wisconsin. And you just see, all right, the differences in his coaching style, how that affects game day, how these guys communicate through some things that they're all going to be experiencing for the first time together.
When you come back to visit, what's like your must stop?
Obviously, the lake's a great high traffic area. Unsurprisingly, when I was 300 pounds, I did not take advantage of the jogging trails around the lake. I got my conditioning in over at the Goob, but I do appreciate now the nice scenic views over here.
1987 Notre Dame graduate Brian Fenton is a 4-star general. It's the highest rank for the Army, and Fenton is one of just 15 active Army generals to earn 4 stars. I had the chance to talk with him when he was on campus this fall, and he told me Notre Dame and Coach Lou Holtz changed his life.
I think I was destined to come here.
4-star General Brian Fenton is highly decorated, honored, and recognized at every level of the United States Army, from Ranger to Special Forces, and he was the assistant to the Secretary of Defense. But long before he was serving his country in the Middle East, Brian was a Tennessee boy of Irish descent, looking to carve his own path within his military family.
I came to Notre Dame first and foremost. My grandparents were from Ireland, and as I grew up, as I like to say, the propaganda started early. Fighting Irish this, fighting Irish that, Notre Dame fight song.
Brian became the first member of his family to attend Notre Dame. He enjoyed his experience as a college student, active in the ROTC, and eventually pursued his passion for sports, joining the student manager program.
I wanted to be a coach. I started work with The basketball team, I worked for Digger for a year as a student manager. Loved it. Basketball was my sport. But I knew that Notre Dame's about football.
His senior year, Notre Dame hired a new coach to usher in a new era of Notre Dame football.
I introduce to you Lou Holtz, the new football coach at the University of Notre Dame.
Lou Holtz was named the 25th coach in Notre Dame football history, and Brian became his first senior manager.
And then got very blessed that my last year that Coach Holtz came aboard, and in many ways that solidified my love for this place and sports and all of that. But I had gone into ROTC, and every day really talked to him about the military. He was a lieutenant and had done time, and just espoused the value of service, that he'd learned so much in the military that made him a better football coach, that I thought that'd be a pretty good path.
Brian quickly earned the respect of his new coach.
He was my senior manager. When I came here, a manager, but the manager at Notre Dame is different. I mean, they run everything. They handle everything. They're more important to me than an assistant coach.
As we wrapped up our interview with Lou, Brian was waiting out in the hallway, setting up a reunion of manager and coach.
It's amazing.
We love him.
Here's a guy finished the lower third of his high school class.
You talking about me? Exactly. Coach, you knew.
You ran everything.
No.
My first year. It's unbelievable.
Just one season spent together, but a lifetime of mutual respect was built. That time spent as team manager proved to be one of the most impactful years of Brian's life.
The value of high standards. He had high standards when he got here. And it probably jerked a whole bunch of heads around very quickly when he laid out I'll call them the Holtz rules of the road, the first meeting we had in the auditorium when he showed up. But his point also was, show up every day, do the right thing.
General Fenton has given speeches around the world, and even back here in South Bend. From taking the stage at the Holtz's Heroes Brunch.
So, Coach, we're honored to be here. We're grateful you're here with us.
To a private meeting with head coach Marcus Freeman. He takes Coach Holtz's words with him everywhere he goes.
He'd always talk about credit, and that if you ever got credit for anything, you should really go back to your family. And he was always talking about his family, and certainly Beth and the kids, and that much of who he was a huge part and tribute to them.
And true to form, when asked what he's most proud of, he took one from the Coach Holtz playbook.
You are a four-star general, you're a graduate of Notre Dame, but when you look back on your life, your career, what maybe stands out as being you're most proud of?
Yeah, my family.
Simple as that.
That's it. And my daughters, my wife, and my mom and dad, my family.
Your family doing okay?
They are. One daughter just graduated last year from here. She's in the military, and then I got a senior here right now.
Oh.
And she's thinking about the same thing. Crazy.
How the hell do you afford it on the military salary?
They went ROTC.
Okay.
This is my personal favorite. This is one where I was like, ooh, he's got some style. You were at the NFL draft in Vegas in that all green suit.
Yep.
Who picks out the suit for you? You pick it out yourself?
No, that was Gus Wayne. He gave me, he's the one that got that suit for me. And when he said I have a green suit for you, I'm like, there's no way I'm wearing a green suit. And but I ended up doing it, and I thought it looked pretty good. It does. I like that. I like it.
This one is taking it way back.
Oh, no. Jeez. Yeah. I thought we got rid of that picture. That's back in college. That's in college. I was a lot bigger then and had less hair. And, geez, that was like the shirt. I think that was like an Ed Hardy shirt, but that was where everybody used to wear like Affliction and these tight T-shirts. And, yeah, that takes me way back to college days.
Kind of moved on since then.
Yeah. My wife definitely didn't pick out that shirt. I'll tell you that right now.
I love it. Now, this will tie into Under Armour and the announcement of the all-green uniforms. You're green head to toe.
Yeah. You know, that was the Irish wear green. That was the Under Armour video that we were showing for the green jersey. So I thought I had to represent a little bit of green that day, and you know, what better way to do it? And I think I had green shoes on that day too, you know.
This one is special.
Oh yeah, that's a black tie event. That's the first time I think I've worn a tux. I don't know if I've ever wore a tux. First time I had a bow tie, Katie Lonergan, she actually, who works in our office, she had to tie my tie because I've never tied a bow tie. And I think she did a pretty good job. And my mom was wearing, obviously, I can't remember the name of it, her Korean dress, but it's a special name. And then those two people in the middle are pretty famous. Obviously, Angelina Jolie and her son. That was just that picture brings up a lot of memories. Just a wonderful night. My first time being inside the White House, and then I got a picture with Angelina Jolie, so that's an added benefit.
And how special to have your mom at that event with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been there without her. I threw her under the table when I got a chance to meet Angelina Jolie. I said, Angelina, my mom's been dying to meet you, and it was actually, you know, it was probably my idea. It probably was my idea. It was my idea.
Do what you got to do.
That's right.
And then this one.
That's February 10th, 2010, when I got married, and my wife looks amazing. I look pretty big. I was bigger, a lot bigger back then, but that's funny. That's the start of, we were together, so we've been together since 2005. Got married in 2010, and you know, sometimes you look at that and realize that it's a partnership forever, right? And just like being a head football coach at Notre Dame, there's bumpy roads, but it always leads to better, and that's my partner, my better half.
You've come a long way.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to guess, did she pick out the suit for you for this, or did you pick it out?
Oh, she did for sure. She did. She colors, suit, she made all. I always say she makes, I make the big decisions, she makes the little decisions. There just hasn't been a big decision to make yet.
A coach at Presbyterian, Lonnie McMillan, was talking with the media. Clemson and Presbyterian always played back in those days, and Lonnie, in an answer to one of the questions, said, yeah, we're going to Death Valley. And they stopped him and said, what do you mean Death Valley? He said, well, we're going to Clemson. We always get killed when we go to Clemson, so it's Death Valley.
Tell us a little bit about Howard's Rock here behind us.
There was a fellow named S.C. Jones who brought the rock back to Coach Howard from the Death Valley in California and said, here's a rock from Death Valley in California to Death Valley in Clemson Memorial Stadium. And Coach Howard said, well, that's nice. And it sat in his office for 2 years. And then one day in the summer of '66, he was cleaning out his office, and Gene Williman, who was the head of IPTAY, was there, and he said, Gene, take this rock and do something with it. I don't care. So it was Gene Williman's idea to put it on a pedestal and make a big deal about it. So that rock was first there in September of 1966, but the team didn't rub it. It was just there. But in 1967, Coach Howard got the idea to have the team rub Howard's rock, and he turned it into a pregame speech, and he said, if you're not going to give 110%, don't rub my rock. But if you are, rub it, and it's going to bring you mystical powers. Well, the first time you do it, I would kind of take it a little slow, because you'll see it's a pretty drastic vertical
and
run.
Undulating. I didn't know there was going to be dips and hills.
And you're right, and there's a little hill there just before you get to the end of it, so some of the players like to jump off of. I wouldn't recommend doing that the first time either.
Well, that's enough chit chat, guys. Let's hit this hill. Let's run down the hill like Clemson does.
Let's go. Well, we're doing it for the Irish. Let's go, Irish. Yeah. Hey, what? Go, Irish. Let's go.
Football, by nature, is a game of numbers.
This is my dad. He's turning 80 here in about another month.
For diehard Irish fans, Rich and Rick Reckner,
I'm now in my 50s. We started coming here when I was 10 years old.
The stats are just part of their story.
The fact that we actually know this is our 100th game is a pretty cool experience today, and I'm glad we're able to still share these moments together.
Growing up as a Catholic kid in Elgin, Illinois, Rick developed a love for the Irish almost immediately.
I've been following him for 75 years that I can remember, and then when he came along, he became a fan right away.
The father-son duo has been attending Notre Dame football games together since 1980, and now they even have a t-shirt to prove it.
It's kind of like a concert t-shirt, like we went to Taylor Swift.
He threw me this thing on my lap as we drive down here, and I looked at it, I got tears in my eyes.
40 years of memories. Home games.
You can see our first game here in 1980 was Notre Dame against MSU.
Heartbreak.
We were at the national championship game against Alabama in 12.
Road trips.
Rocky Top. We lost our car. That's probably a story for another day.
And of course, the story to go along with each game.
I love the little taglines you have too.
Yeah, we had some fun with it. We're saving one spot here for the next national championship game, but that has to be a W.
Eternal hope. Isn't that the real story of every diehard college football fan?
Shows how close we are to each other and how much we like to spend time with each other, so it's awesome.
After 40 years and 100 games together, the Rackners exemplify the real reason we love football. family, the bonds we make, and the memories we take with us. No matter the score, no matter the outcome.
Even the time in the car, driving here and driving home, we're from Michigan, so it's about a 3-hour drive. We got memories that will be with us until the day we're gone, so it's been great. Hey, let's go Irish! Let's go!
What's going on, Juju and Jennifer? Ian Book here. First off, just want to say thanks for supporting me and Notre Dame over the years. I really, really appreciate it.
Dad, I love Ian Book. Book is probably one of my favorite players to ever come from Notre Dame. I look up to them. The way he carries himself, he's just such a good quarterback. The things he can do, he was in the Heisman race, all-time leading quarterback at Notre Dame. Just many things that set him apart from the other quarterbacks that went to Notre Dame.
I just wanted to reach out and say I'm thinking about you guys and praying for you. I've been touched by your guys' story in many ways, and it's just an unbelievable story of you guys, never giving up and loving each other. And congratulations on such a great season, Juju. And just keep rooting on the Irish, you guys.
Wow.
How cool is that?
That's amazing. Oh my. To hear that from me and Book, that means a lot to me. That hits right there in the spot.
Sam Hartman found a new receiver this week. The Fighting Irish Fight for Life program pairs kids battling cancer from Beacon Children's Hospital with Notre Dame student athletes. 6 kids signed their letter of intent to become a member of one of the Irish teams for an entire year. From dinner and games to a chance to slap the sign at Notre Dame Stadium, more than 200 Irish student athletes representing all sports took part in this event.
Do you have advice for these college kids when they're trying to get through tough times?
I just think just never give up and just battle through it. It's going to be okay.
Wow, these kids are just amazing. Now, each kid will participate in a Christmas party, field day, and even be able to attend games throughout the season. We will have much more on this amazing Fighting Irish Fight for Life program coming up this season on ABC57 Kickoff.
I got my Kentucky Derby Churchill Downs colors on today. Let's do it.
I got my hat. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
It just occurred to us that, Allison, what are you?
I am super allergic to horses.
And we're at Churchill Downs.
And they're off.
They love carrots, and they love these mints. That's their favorite thing.
What is this?
We have 50 barns back here. This is called Millionaire's Row. Every one of these horses is worth over $1 million.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sit down. Just hold it out from your hand like that. Yeah,
Okay,
so grab
that was better. Here you go.
There you go.
Hi, buddy.
You've got a good career.
Yeah, nice horse.
LeVon is afraid of cats, we just discovered, but you're not afraid of horses?
I used to ride horses when I was younger.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have been on the track for 13 years now.
So how much does shoplift away?
She'd be about 900 pounds around there.
How cool is this, though? I'm serious. How cool is this?
With the same rich tradition of the Irish.
Wake up the echoes cheering her name.
Send the volley cheer on high.
Shake down the thunder from the sky.
What though the odds be great or small?
Old Notre Dame will win overall, while her loyal sons and daughters
march on to victory.
It's Tim Brown, Heisman Trophy winner, and you're watching ABC57 Kickoff.
You're watching ABC 57 Kickoff, presented by Afdent Dental, live from the campus of Notre Dame, with your hosts, Allison Hayes and Vahid Sadrzadeh.